Let's talk about what makes Juice WRLD a musical genius. Now, you all know that I'm a massive Juice WRLD fan and I was very, very late to the game, but over time I have come to love him so much, and so many songs have really touched me, especially as a singer-songwriter myself. Now, I'm not putting the song in this video as much as I want to because Juice WRLD's record label hates me, and I don't even know. If they just hear a snippet of a Juice WRLD song, they block it. So I'm going to leave the link to the song down below. Please check it out. I'm going to be reviewing the song Underworld today. So this is an unreleased song and it is my favorite Juice WRLD song. If you haven't heard it, please listen to it. And if you have heard it, listen to it again. But I'm not going to put it in the clip because if I do, you guys will never see this video and I will just lose my mind. So let's get into it. Now he starts this song with, "Demon girl, how come you hold me close? I like it, don't let go." And I love this because the flow on the beat is like unmatched. But the reason I love it is because demon girl can mean so much. Obviously, we're imagining this demon girl, like red skin, black eyes, but very sexy at the same time. It could be something that was taking over him and taking over his soul, something that he felt like he had no control over. And that's one thing that I love about Juice WRLD's music, is that he uses a lot of metaphors, he uses a lot of imagery, so we can kind of go somewhere in our own heads to imagine what it is that he's talking about. The second line that always stands out to me is, "She be drawing pentagrams, she's a soul taker." Now, Juice WRLD loves to talk about the devil and demons and pentagrams, things that come with demonic life. So referencing pentagrams and 666 starts off with referencing a demonic tone, and it puts us in that world of his demon girl and his vice. And one thing I love about Juice WRLD is that he mixes like witchy style vibes with trauma. Now, obviously I don't love that Juice WRLD has trauma, but as a songwriter, it's something that I respect because he shares something from himself that is so deep and so personal to him. And he does that through music, through art, through poetry, and that's something to me that is so beautiful. So yeah, this whole pentagram imagery is like perfect Juice WRLD vibes. Like, this is exactly what you'd expect from him. The third line that stands out to me is, "I was getting my heart broke, now I'm a heartbreaker." And I feel like this notion is where Juice is flipping the script, but it's not coming from a place of healing. It's coming from a place of trauma and numbness. And I feel like this is a central theme in a lot of his music. He's talking about numbing out and taking drugs and running away from the pain. So, you know, this demon girl kind of took his heart and put pentagrams under his bed, and now he's out there breaking other people's hearts. And it's kind of like a confident defiance against this demon girl. So I wanted to read you a wordplay from one of the other lines that I really love. So he says, "Pill pop shorty, I don't need a lighter. Heart stop shorty, I'ma go out flying. Let me stop playing bitch, I already died." So these are punchlines, but they're laced with this notion of suicide and dying and pain and trauma. So that's one thing about Juice, like he'll deliver these lines that are so shocking and like the themes are so dark, but he does it in a way that's like clever and punchy. So sometimes I find myself like smirking when I hear a line and then I read the lyric and I'm like, how am I even smiling over this? This is like really deep and dark, but he does it in this playful way. And I feel like that speaks to his character. Like, you know, obviously I never met him, but I imagine him to be like a playful character, somebody that you could joke around with and like have a lot of fun with. "Bitch, I already died" speaks about like him on the inside, like he felt like he was dead already, which is really, really sad. And he kind of speaks about that a lot, like numbness and feeling dead inside. So this line really stood out to me. So something that Juice WRLD does really well is cadence and internal rhymes. For example, he says, 3-9 on my wrist, bitch, hell upside. Cupid try to kill you, I'm in the crossfire. These lines use internal rhyme and consonants. So for example, kill you and crossfire, hire and wire. So I love near rhymes. Like I love it when a lyric nearly rhymes with the next line but not exactly. I feel like it's a very clever way to have a flow and have a cadence of a line but but not for there to be perfect rhymes, because sometimes it can sound very like robotic in a way, and I feel like it's more clever when it's near rhymes, and Juice WRLD always does near rhymes. For me, this song is like a spell. I remember when I first heard it, I had it on repeat for, I don't want to say weeks, that's taking it too far, but like days and days and days. I just had it on repeat because it's such a good song. If you haven't heard it yet, you need to hear it. And my final word on it is that I feel like it's not just about one relationship. I feel like it's about every demon that Juice tried to love, whether that be a woman or whether that be like a vice, something that he really gave himself to that didn't give back what he deserved. And I feel like that, that happened a lot to Juice, and that makes me feel really sad.